As parents, we all want to give our children the best future possible. But today's world has changed. Good grades and long volunteer hours are no longer enough. Many students don't know what they truly want to do. They join clubs, volunteer, maybe take a summer course, but still wonder, is this really for me? They see on social media students their age are building startups, research projects, and managing portfolios, and wonder where to even start. And as parents, we ask ourselves, how can my child stand out, find direction, and build confidence before college? The answer isn't another class. It's an experience.
As educators, we believe that the best way to prepare for the future is to step into it early. Our career and apprenticeship program connects high school students directly with world-class industry mentors in top firms, from finance and biotech to AI, marketing, and law. Students don't just learn about careers, they experience them. They work on real projects with real professionals, building impact they can actually show on their resume and essays.
In traditional education, students learn theories, but in project-based learning from our career programs, they learn by doing and creating impact. They don't memorize, they solve real problems. They don't just study, they build. Every student finishes with a professional-grade project, whether it's an investment memo analyzed by a private equity firm, a biotech business pitch co-authored with a scientist, an AI tool developed with a meta engineer, or a real marketing campaign designed for a global company. These are not simulations. They're real, highly valuable experiences, the kind that make top universities say, this student is ready for more. Let's get them in.
And it's not just us saying this. You'll hear it directly from the students.
I wasn't sure what private equity was going into it. Now I think I have a decently good idea of what private equity is. I mean, going through the deal, going through the process is a big takeaway in itself. There's lots to it.
The first thing I learned was more of the day-to-day tasks, like just building a CIM or like having to do that investment memo that we just did. Just picking up from some of the conversations, talking about like normalized EBITDA, competitive modes of project traffic, just learning more about how to analyze, how to decide whether it's a good buy. That really helped me with my understanding.
Well, for me, recruiting timeline is really, really quick. And before the summer, I wasn't set on whether or not I want to enter into finance or didn't really know much about finance to begin with. So I think this program was really helpful in the sense that it happened over the summer. And then now that I'm starting school, I am recruiting for IB. So a lot of the terms and a lot of the knowledge that we talked about in our meetings were really, really impactful because people that I'm exposed to at school are just my peers, and everyone has a tunnel vision of only IB and only consulting. But I think this program opened me up to different options and different possibilities in finance. So I think that in of itself, this perspective is very, very valuable. And the third thing too is just I didn't really know that finance is so applicable to so many things. I think we had conversations about debate, we had conversations about day-to-day things, I would say, so that put me into perspective for sure.
We all have that one teacher, coach, or mentor from our teenage years. Someone who saw potential in us before we saw it in ourselves. Maybe it was the teacher who stayed after class to encourage us, or the mentor who made us believe we could do something extraordinary. Those moments stay with us. They shape who we become. Because sometimes, all it takes is one person to change the way we see ourselves and the world.
And just obviously speaking with you, Carrie, and learning from your experiences really puts it in perspective as someone who's actually working in this job. Because again, you don't really get to see what does this role even involve? What do people actually do? Is it really just Excel spreadsheets every single day? So that was really, really helpful. A lot of the knowledge we learned here, I was actually able to bring into networking events, ask questions, I would say. When a lot of these different recruiters come onto campus, they present about their businesses or their firms and things like that. And I found it easier to ask questions about, risk or debt or articulate that easier. But we had a discussion about, I think, debt previously in our session, and I reviewed that note and then actually brought that to a networking session. And that actually landed well as well because that person had a lot to say about it. I didn't know how impactful this program would be, but now that I'm doing networking and doing recruiting, these small points actually made a really big impact for me. But this is knowledge I would have never otherwise known because I wouldn't know this was discussed by professionals in the field.
What makes this program truly special is that same kind of relationship, the bond students build with their mentors. These mentors aren't just top professionals and experts. They also remember exactly what it's like to be young, curious, and unsure. They guide, they challenge, and they care. Our students often say their mentors feel like true career coaches, and sometimes even friends. And through these relationships, students don't just learn about careers, they learn about themselves, their strengths, their voice, and their purpose. By the end, students don't just have new skills and tangible impact, they have clarity. They can talk about real projects in essays and interviews. They can show measurable results. They know how the world works and where they want to be in it. Many even land paid internships or mentor referrals, and all leave with professional portfolios that make their applications truly stand out.
Thank you for listening.
I just want to congratulate on doing such a great, fantastic job. This is very impressive, Amy. Clearly, you have done a really thorough research and thinking of the entire market. What you have done is you've successfully painted a picture of sort of the next steps, things that have been on our minds as well.
Our promise is simple: to help your child discover who they are and who they're meant to become, to give them a head start not just for college, but for life, for confidence, clarity, and purpose that lasts far beyond the classroom. Because sometimes one meaningful project, one inspiring mentor, one real-world experience can change the entire direction of a young person's future.